Our region's Hispanic population is pretty small, but it is growing rapidly, and entrepreneurs are beginning to respond. One example is La Dorita Homemade Dulce De Leche. The O'Hara Township-based business handcrafts the milk spread or jam from milk provided by local creameries. It's for sale at select local groceries. Josephine Oria is the CEO of La Dorita, and welcome. Good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, this is such a cool business. Seems so unlikely in Pittsburgh, of all places, to have an Argentinian spread on sale here. Yeah.
Well, I was born in Argentina, but I am a Pittsburgher. I came here when I was 6 months old with my father and my mother and my 5 brothers and sisters.
Oh my gosh! So yeah, I think after all those years, you're in.
Yeah.
You're definitely. Yeah. So what took you so long then to get into the Dulce De Leche business?
Wow, I never expected to be in the Dulce De Leche business, to tell you the truth. It sort of just happened. And it happened in 2009. I had 4 boys at the time, and I would make the Dulce De Leche for my family. I would make it for the birthday cakes. My husband, by the way, is from Argentina, so I recruited him.
Oh, okay. Very good. Well, explain the Argentinian connection to this. So this is a big food staple down there in South America?
Huge food staple. First of all, I should start by saying that Dorita is my grandmother. La Dorita was my grandma. She used to come and stay with us for months at a time, 6 months to a year. And, you know, my parents came here barely knowing English, so that was really their lifeline. And the way she showed us love was by baking and making us food, and that's real food. You know, everything homemade, everything from scratch, everything seasonal. She used to make pots and pots of this Dulce De Leche, which is a milk caramel spread. It's a staple in Argentina, which is similar to what would be peanut butter and jelly maybe here in the United States. In the supermarkets, there's just flavors and flavors of it and different brands. And what it is basically is it's milk preserved down into its natural form, and you preserve it with sugar, and we use Madagascar vanilla bean, just as if you would take strawberries and preserve that into a jam.
Okay, and it says it's called like a milk caramel spread. What's the connection there?
It's called milk caramel spread. First of all, it looks like caramel. It's much smoother than caramel, and there really is no translation here in the United States for it. The FDA deems that I guess the description, it's similar in taste. It's much lighter and much airier. It's more golden, I like to say. But caramel really is a dessert. Caramel is sugar, which is reduced with butter, cream, usually fructose or glucose. And you know, that's not things that you really want to put into your body. Our Dulce De Leche is a natural spread. We use raw milk from Liara Farms. They have 60 cows. They even bought a Jersey cow for us, which apparently it has better buttercream, you know. Okay. So we use the raw form so that we get the best fat. And that is preserved down into its solid form with just those 3 ingredients. And believe it or not, our product has less sugar than most of the jellies on the shelves here in your local supermarket. And
being sold in a couple of local groceries at this point, right?
We started in Whole Foods Market in Shadyside, and we are now in several local stores, McGinnis Sisters, Market District, and last year we branched out into the Mid-Atlantic region of Whole Foods, and we're in about 42 stores, so we're hoping to continue that.
That's really exciting. And you're now extending the brand, right? You came out with a chocolate version?
We came out with a chocolate version because I used to present in presentations the Dulce De Leche, sometimes with a little bit of a chocolate bar, you know, so people who were gluten-free could try it without using bread or crackers. I would use apples, sometimes chocolate, and they loved the combination. Sort of like when you dip that chocolate into peanut butter, you know. So I said to my husband, we use Dulce De Leche just like Italians use Nutella. And Americans love this dark chocolate, so let's do it. And my husband, Gaston, is a genius, and he came up with it. I mean, just nights and nights, you know, of recipe formulation. Believe it or not, this dark chocolate spread has less sugar than the original. We use 100% raw cocoa, and that actually reduces down, and we use less sugar to create the same amount of body. So it's really a wonderful spread.
Very cool. And now a liqueur to top it off, but wait, there's more, right?
The liqueur. The liqueur is our last baby, and I tell you, I say our last baby, but this was my baby. This was a combination of my husband and I, and this is my husband all the way. We were in Argentina a couple of years ago, and in Argentina it's very common to get a cordial, or if you go to a restaurant, an after dinner drink, which is usually complimentary, and it will either be champagne or usually a Dulce De Leche liqueur or limoncello. So I looked at him one day and I said, I didn't even know they made Dulce De Leche liqueur. And so he became really, I don't want to say obsessed, but yeah, with the idea that we could make this work. And we were so fortunate that we have very good friends who happen to have an incredible product here in Pittsburgh, a triple distilled vodka.
We've had Boyd and Blair on this show, so we know that distillery very well.
Well, PA Pure makes it, and they are the makers of Boyd and Blair. It took Barry Young some convincing, but he's a wonderful friend and a wonderful businessman, and he took a chance with us. And last year, we did a Kickstarter.com fundraising campaign. It's sort of like a grassroots one to buy this very large inline shear mixer, which homogenizes the vodka with our cream-based Dulce De Leche. And it's just such a smooth result, I got to tell you.
And so right now available online, I guess, through the LCB in Pennsylvania. You hoping to take this bigger, broader, more?
We're hoping to take it as far as it can go. I mean, first of all, me personally, I want my grandmother's face just wallpapering grocery stores, liqueur stores. I hate to, put her with liqueur, but as you can see, we have a more modern description of her there. But she was so proud, and this is real food. It's real good. It's local, real, simple food that you can feel good about giving to your kids, giving to a friend who comes over for coffee and giving them a little sip of this liqueur. I mean, it's something we want people to feel good about, and we're hoping to take it nationwide.
All right, well, really exciting. Great to see it happening right here in our region. Josephine Oria from La Dorita. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in a moment with more of our region's business. Stay with us.